Hey, friend. Welcome back to the show. I am so glad you're here today. In this very first episode one, I'm going to be sharing a little bit about my story in sales, and we're going to talk about 4 things that you can implement immediately into your small business to help you meet those sales goals. Are you an overwhelmed business owner who struggles to meet your sales goals, but you feel like you're working so hard? Hey, I'm Lindsay, a Jesus-following wife and mom of 4. I'm also an award-winning medical device sales rep turned sales and business strategist, and I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to the Small Business Sales and Strategy Podcast. I'm here to help you develop the skills and strategies you need to sell your services and products with ease so that you can grow your business, serve your community well, and ultimately live the life you dream of. Grab your coffee and a notebook or your tennis shoes and take me on a walk. You're in the right place. Are you ready to dive in? Let's go. Hey, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. I wanted to tell you all a little bit about my history in sales and thought I would share where I came from, what I'm doing now, and where we're at. So I worked for a mid-size medical device company, and the territory that I inherited was easily in the bottom 3 to 5 territories in the U.S. as far as revenue was concerned. I had 2 states in my one territory, and over the first year, I was able to grow it enough that we ended up splitting it in half, and we hired someone for the second state. And then I took that remaining portion of the original territory that, again, was easily, like I can't even tell you bottom 3 to 5, bottom 1 to 5. It may have been the lowest grossing territory in the U.S. I'm not sure, but it was definitely in the bottom 3 to 5. I took that and I grew that one state, that one smaller territory, to the top producing territory in the U.S. So fast forward a few years later, I've launched multiple businesses. I have failed more times than I can count. But what I can tell you is that when I went back to using the sales strategies and skills that I know work, that I know move the needle, that I know you can implement into your small business, things changed. Our lives changed, our businesses changed, and I'm so excited to bring this podcast to you. And I am really excited to teach you what I know about sales and how to implement that in your day to day. So I want to give you 4 things today that will move the needle in your business that you can implement today regarding your sales conversations. Now, before we get into the 4 things, there is something that I need you to know about sales and the method that I use to grow my businesses, to reach more people, to convert more sales is a people-focused sales method. What that means to me is that the people on the other end of our sales conversations and the people that are interested in buying what we have to offer come first. When we remember that there are human beings on the other end that are buying our product with their hard-earned money, it really puts into perspective what we have to offer and whether they need it and whether they want it. So here are the 4 things that you can implement into your sales conversations this week that will help you move the needle. Number 1, find something you have in common and make a human connection. So whether that's sitting in their office and you notice a picture of their family or their dogs, or they have sports team memorabilia of a baseball team that you also love. Find something that you can create common ground on that shows you're also a human in this conversation. Number 2, we're going to ask lots and lots of questions. We're going to show interest, which is going to also make a human connection, but we are going to ask questions to determine whether our product or service actually provides a solution to their problem. So some examples of some great questions are, what are they looking for? What are their actual problems? Have they used a service or product like yours before? And what was the outcome? Did they have great success? Or was the experience less than great? What does a successful partnership look like to them? And what happens if they don't find a solution to their problem? Those are all really great starter questions that will really help you determine what their needs actually are. Number 3, we're going to qualify our customers. So through asking all of those really great questions, we are going to determine whether this person or company is a good fit for us as well. Can we actually provide them a solution to their problem? Can we provide a solution that works for the entire problem or just parts? Are you enjoying the conversation, or do you feel like this potential customer is going to be a pain in your rear? You get to decide whether you work with them as well. It's not just all about us selling them. They also need to be a good fit and a good partner for us. And number 4, we're going to use the answers to the questions that we have asked throughout the conversation to then show benefit and value to this customer. We're going to use their words and their language that they've already told us that their biggest problem is they don't have enough time for bookkeeping, or that they just don't have the expertise in that area and feel very overwhelmed while they are trying to match all of their spending and create a profit and loss statement. We're going to use those words to show them that our services or our product is what they're looking for. We're going to show them how our services or products are going to solve that problem, remove that barrier in their business or in their life, in their day-to-day, and how it's going to benefit them. Okay, so let's recap. You're going to make a human connection. You're going to find some common ground. Number 2, we're going to ask lots and lots of questions so we can really get to know our customers and we can fully understand what problems they're experiencing. Number 3, we're going to qualify our customers to determine whether we're a good match, whether they are a good fit for us, and whether we can provide a solution to their problems. And last but not least, number 4, we are going to use the information we have learned through the questions that we have asked, and we are going to discuss our offer in terms of value that we bring to their day-to-day. I hope this episode was really helpful to you. I hope it gave you some tactical and practical ideas of ways you can implement people-first selling into your business day-to-day. And I'd love to hear from you. So if you want to shoot me an email, I would love to connect. You can email me at smallbusinesssalesandstrategy@gmail.com. And I hope you'll come back for next week's episode. We'll see you then. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I pray this episode gave you some tactical and practical ideas to implement today in your business. I would absolutely love it if you'd share this show with a friend and take 20 seconds to leave me a review. I'd also love to hear from you. So if you have questions or comments on today's episode, they are absolutely welcome. You can email me at smallbusinesssalesandstrategy@gmail.com. I'm praying for your business. Join me next time.